So guys, it's time to get our European campaign off and running. Hello guys and welcome to Dreaming is Possible here with Chesterfield, and yes, we are in the Europa League and this is our group, as you can see above me. Not too bad, to be honest. Roma is obviously the team that we're going to have to compete, I think, against, but we've got Angers, I think that's how you say it, from France, and Dundalk from Ireland. Yeah, I think that's a pretty decent draw, to be honest. We'll see how we get on. We are going to be kicking off, just as you can just see just about here, against Dundalk. And we are, out of all the teams, we are the least, the lowest ranked down to our coefficient. It's 0. I mean, we've never been in Europe in our lives, you know what I mean? So that's obviously why. Now, the board, surprisingly, yes, very surprisingly, expect us to get to the quarterfinals of this competition. I will be very, very surprised if we do, but yeah, we'll give it a fair shot. I think we can get out of this group. I don't think there's a problem with that. I think Roma's going to be obviously the big game in this one, but as long as we beat Dundalk and Angers in those games, we should quite comfortably go through in second. We could even go through in first. Who knows how we fare against Roma? Not really sure. You know what I mean, at what level Roma is compared to what we're at. So that's going to be an interesting one. Right, what other game have we got? We got Newcastle is the other game in this one, and that is what we're going to be kicking off with before we take on Dundalk. And we played Aston Villa and we've played West Ham. We've lost to West Ham, unfortunately, but we got a really good result against Aston Villa. Really played well in that game. Let's have a look at the Premier League table. We are sitting in 5th. Surprisingly, Everton. Yes, the other Merseyside team has decided to go for the whole season without getting beaten, maybe. But they've got off to a cracking start. 5 games in, 5 wins for Everton. As you can see, the other team, Liverpool, not doing particularly well at the moment, considering how they did last season. I mean, we're here about Chesterfield, and like I say, we're sitting in 5th. Really good position. To be fair, it's still early days. We've only got 4 games in, and the bottom teams are the 3 teams that came up, which is kind of seems to be the thing, doesn't it? That there's usually one that outbreaks, but at the moment, no, all three of those teams are struggling a little bit at the moment. Mr. Mbappe is leading the way with the goals, as you can see there, which is understandable, but as you can see, we're there. Charlie Lawrence doing well. We've got 3 goals so far in your early campaign of season 2 in the Premier League, we'll say. But anyway, right, Newcastle, where are they? Just below us, fair enough, in 8th, so on the same points. It's only a goal difference that's separating us. Should be a good game. Let's see how we do. So here are the 2 lineups going to this one. We are at home, so we're going with our normal 4-2-3-1 asymmetric with Timo Horn and goal. Cruz, Bednarak, Arifi and Marsden are the back 4. We've got Dreyer and Ben Clay in the midfield. Keano's going to play as the cam. Lawrence just ahead of him as the striker, and we've got Watkins and Appleby out on the wings. As for Newcastle, going very defensive, I suppose. They're away from home, so you can expect that with 2 banks of 4, as you can see. And then they've got the sort of cam, and then the sort of striker ahead, which is Gabriel Barbosa looking there. They've got some decent wingers as well. They've got Christian Pulisic, and they've also got obviously Sam Maximan as well. And if any of you have ever watched any of my FIFA videos, they've got Rika, who was the captain at my Malaga when I did the Malaga series in FIFA 19 or 18, can't remember, a while ago now anyway, but just in case any of you are veterans to the channel, you'll recognize him there. But anyway, let's see how we do against Newcastle. So the last time out we got defeated, and hopefully we can bounce back against Newcastle here, as we're, like I say, at home. West Ham were the team that ended up beating us, and yeah, like I say, it'd be nice if we can get back on to winning ways. What we've got here, corner, looks like it, as Felipe Cruz bangs that one into and tries to pick out someone. It's coming here to Harry Marsden, has a go initially, and Keano is there again, and he is looking like a fantastic signing. It really is. Another goal for him as he picks up his 2nd of the season. He's a little bit disappointed as well, because he's just actually been dropped from the Portuguese national side, and I don't even understand why, because he looks like an amazing player. But obviously the Portuguese manager has got better options maybe. So I'll throw in here as Arifi takes it, finds Dreyer. Here is Keener again, surging forward. Oh, and he's gone past one. And he's gone. Wow, that would have been another great goal if that had gone in. But yeah, you can see he's full of confidence right now, and he's quite happy to take players on, as you see there. So a chance now for Newcastle. Saint-Maximin puts this one in, but Timo Horn comes out and gathers well and gets away with a quick clearance. Finds Charlie Lawrence. Keener's away here. We've got players out on both wing. He finds Appleby now as he surges into the box and goes alone. Could have maybe gone with a better option there, but I think he was just, he thought he could go for it. Ben Clay with a free kick here. A good chance, and it's a great goal. What a free kick that is. Lovely curl, as you saw. Like, you know, that just beats Woodman in goal. That was an awesome free kick. You'll see this here, the curl on this. Look at that. Wow, right into that top corner. How far it was out to like curl in was just, that was a great goal. That's surely got to be up as maybe early contender for goal of the season. What a free kick that is. As Arifi plays this out here, Marsden now finds Keener, and we are flying at the moment. Finds Charlie Lawrence out on this wing, plays it across here, tries to find Ben Clay, brings it down. Appleby now goes for the shot, but it's blocked, and now Newcastle can maybe get away as Felipe Cruz only can head it down towards Saint-Maximin, and he is surging forward, and we know what he can do, and that's a great save there from Timo Horn. Now, Keener again picking this up and seems to be definitely like controlling things in this midfield, and he's going again and he's gone, and oh, I thought that was in. Oh, I really did think that was in. Oh, man. But what a great first half that was. Really good play. What a free kick that was from Ben Clay. That was awesome. Like, and Keener is just, yeah, he's controlling things. As you can see for Newcastle, not looking particularly well, like, away from home, but they have come a little bit defensive. Similar to, like, what West Brom did, like, in the very first game of the season. They are controlling a bit more of the possession, but they're not really doing much with it. So let's see how things progress here in the second half, as Timo Horn now looks to play it out from the back, just like knocking it around with a few of the defenders here. Finds now Ben Clay, plays it out here. Chance here for Keener as he goes again, and what a save from Woodman, but that was going top bins, that was. Corner now as Cruz plays this one in, not able to get anything initially. He's come here to Ollie Watkins, but he's lost out to Luckman now. Here comes Gabriel. Marsden, though, tries to get a foot in. Gabriel plays it forward. Here is Pulisic this time. Plays it across. Chance for Luckman and puts it wide. That's the best chance that Newcastle have had in the game so far. So just going to make a couple of changes with around about sort of 10 minutes or so to go. Mark Appleby not having the best of games, but he is coming back from like a little bit of an injury. He's also picked up a yellow card. So we're going to bring Neto on there and have like that Portuguese, like, you know, sort of like run down that right-hand side, aren't we? Ollie Watkins also, he's picked up a yellow card. So that's the only reason why I'm going to be taking him off. So I'm going to move Charlie Lawrence out onto this left-hand side, keep him on the field, and then bring in Verskogen on because he's having a little bit of a tough time in front of goal. This will be his 13th game without scoring if he doesn't get a goal in this one. So he's only got 10 minutes to do so. I won't, like, you know, criticise him too much, but it'd be nice if he can pick a goal up here. It doesn't look like, you know, there's going to be a highlight. There we go. It just like proves me wrong as we see a chance here for Neto as he's managed to get that, but dispossessed by Rika. But referee is flagged, and this could be a sending off here. He's already got a yellow card, and he has. And I think that's a bit of a soft one, really, because it didn't look like much of a challenge really there. It just looked like sort of maybe of a shoulder barge. So I do feel sorry for the Newcastle man there, but hey, we picked up 3 points. We got another clean sheet as well, which is good. We bounced back from the defeat against West Ham. Newcastle, yeah, even though they were quite close, you know, in the league table and stuff, didn't really trouble us, like, to be honest. And as you can see, we were completely dominant when it comes to the amount of shots that we had. So just before we go into our first encounter in Europe against Dundalk, I'm just going to show you the Premier League table. We are sitting in third spot after that win, which is great to see. Only 3 points away from Everton, but like I said, they've like won all 5 of their first games. It's a little bit skewed at this stage of the season. You know, the Premier League table, it always is. It's usually, I like to look at it maybe possibly round about sort of, you know, 12, 13 games in. You've got maybe sort of like teams have managed to establish themselves a little bit better at that sort of stage. And we'll see how things go, just to see if there's any, like, you know, major upsetty type like results in here. Don't think so. Maybe Brighton, Liverpool, that's maybe a bit of an upset with only a 0-0, that's possible. But everyone else, you'd expect maybe those results as well. But there we are. Right, let's take on Dundalk, shall we? So here we are, guys. Europa League. Yes, can we believe that that's being said? I mean, the formation that Dundalk have set out is a strange one. Yeah, it's a 4-2-2-2 formation. Different. Media's basically predicting this should be a walk in the park for us. So we'll probably lose now. I've obviously changed things around. I'm looking at this more as like a kind of a Carabao Cuppy kind of game, just this one against Dundalk. So as you can see, we've got Jeff Davies going to play in goal because he is our cup goalkeeper. And we've got Wyatt going to come in at right back, Nate Phillips, we've got Tisserand, we've got Marsden. Dre is going to remain obviously on the side as a captain. On Kunku, you get to have a look at, see what he's like. He's going to play there. Garber's going to play in the cam. We've got this young lad, Portuguese, another Portuguese player that we've got, Diaz, we've got out here. I'll just have a quick show you of what he is like, 19 years of age and up and coming, and yeah, going to give him a run out just to see how he does. On the other side, we've got Pedro Neto, his Portuguese companion, and then we're going to play for Scoggin up top to get a goal is what I meant. Yeah, Charlie Lawrence, Keena, Van Hiltz, Ben Clay, O'Hanlon, Bucci, and Nunez, Rodolfo, that is. On the bench, we've got like a bit more quality that we can bring off the bench if need be. Let's hope that, yeah, our first campaign, our first game, I should say, in the Europa League starts off with a win. So Dundalk have been in this competition before. They've got the experience and stuff, but we have got the quality of players. So let's see if that will shine in this. It's different to be playing, like, obviously outside of our comfort zone. We've had to travel, yes, to another country. Not too far, only Southern Ireland, but there we are. And there's a chance as Wyatt throws this one in, but not able to get anything on this. Forcing them back. They go long with this one. Even though, like, we are away from home, I'm going more attacking, and just felt that the team that we're up against, we should be able to do something, because Richard Wyatt goes for it, but not able to catch the keeper out at the near post. So, chance for, as the goalkeeper puts this out, Marsden's actually picked up an injury there for Scoggins through here, and he has got our first goal in Europe, and it's great to see that he's on the score sheet. I'm hoping that builds up his confidence. He hasn't scored, like, in, like I say, like 13 games, so that will be, oh no, what? Is it off? Is it been ruled out? What does it say something about the decision? It's a harsh one. Has it been ruled out? I just seen something at the bottom said that this. No, it is counted. Okay. I'm not sure what I'm reading. I just saw about something about the decision was a harsh one. I'm not entirely sure what that was. But yeah. I'll have to look back when I edit it. You guys probably obviously noticed it, but only 1-0 going into half time. As you can see, 24 shots in that first half, only 10 of them on target, not a single shot from Dundalk, and we're only leading by a goal to 0. Yeah, so we're completely and utterly in control of this, but our shooting is a little bit sort of wayward. It needs to improve in the second half. But we're totally and utterly in control of this game, but only by a goal to 0. So a little bit concerned about Harry Marsden's sort of like knock that he's got on his potential knee injury. Actually going to bring our own Irish guy on. Patrick O'Hanlon is actually going to come on that left-hand side. It's a little bit of a difference. They're obviously not going to be used to how to play together, these two, but hopefully they'll sort things out straight away. So chances on Kunku puts this one in. Dreyer at the far stick, but yeah, not able to convert that, and that seems to have been how we are at the moment. We've got plenty of shots. As you can see, Dundalk yet to even register a shot at all, and they'll probably only get one shot and draw this game 1-1 because we've had 30 shots in this game and we are still only leading by a single goal. So Richard Wyatt is now struggling at right back, as you can see. So I'm going to have to put maybe Nate Phillips over on that right-hand side. He can sort of play there, and we'll bring Bucci on. So it seems to be our fullbacks seem to be getting injured quite a few times here. I think it's just because of the way that we play. Just seeing who else is not really playing particularly well. The young lad out on the left-hand side there. Do I make the change? Yeah, we'll bring Charlie Lawrence on that left-hand side, see if that makes a difference. Dreyer, back to him. Phillips now, over the top, finds Garber. Can he pick anyone out? He's not picked anyone out there particularly. Bad cross there from Garber. Lawrence lays this one back. Chance here for Scoggin. And is it not going in? No, it hasn't. There's an offside called, but that should have been 2, but it was offside. 42 shots we've had. 1-0 is the result. Wow, 46 in the end. That is mad. 46 shots, 20 of them on target. As you can see, their goalkeeper made 10 saves, so he's like their best performer. They didn't get a single shot on target. They had one shot in the whole game, and we've only managed to win by a 1-0. I'm hoping that, you know, yeah, it doesn't go down to like goal difference of us trying to get out of this group. I mean, it's great that we started with a win, but it's a little bit poor that we've only managed to only score 1 goal. But it's nice to see that it was for Scoggin, and hopefully that will boost his confidence. So Harry Marsden's just picked up a twisted knee, going to be out for roughly about a week or so. Like, it's not too bad. Right, Richard Wyatt picked up a little bit of a tight calf. He's out for a couple of days as well, so that's not too bad. So just to see at the bottom here, as you can see down here, Roma, they got a 2-0 victory against Angers, so Angers. Yeah, it's us and Roma that are, you know, getting off to good starts in this competition. Yeah, I think it's going to be Roma probably in the next episode, to be honest. I think that's probably what I will like go for. Maybe Everton as well, because Everton are top of the league, and that'll be a good one. Yeah, I think Roma-Everton will be tomorrow's episode, guys. That should be an interesting one, and see how we fare against Roma, and also see how we fare against Everton, who are like going like, you know, really well at the top of the league. And hopefully we can get a nice win against Southampton. But I will show you those results, obviously, in tomorrow's episode. Thank you once again, guys, for tuning in and watching, and, you know, giving me comments down below and stuff like that, and I really do appreciate it. One of those also would go nicely as well to helping the channel out, guys. And if you are new around here, why not hit that scrub why don't you hit the scrub the subscribe button, and obviously that bell as well next to it, like, so you don't miss any of the uploads. And I will catch you in the next one. Dave from Mumongu Gaming signing off. Cheers.